I started OPOWER with my good college buddy Alex Lasky in 2007. And here in the US, the thing that we do worst is emissions. We're actually, in the scheme of things, okay with our national parks, etc. So I was looking at that, and everyone else was focused on the supply side, on solar and wind and biofuels, all of which are super important to our long-term environmental success plan, if you will. But no one was focused on the other side, the easy side, the demand side. How do we just use less energy in the first place instead of building all this fancy technology to make it carbon neutral? And so we started looking there, and we got lucky. We found the research of Professor Robert Cialdini, who is one of the world's leading behavioral psychologists, that had shown that some of the ideas that we had had naively about how to make energy information more accessible, like neighbor comparisons, how do you stack up to people like you, that these simple approaches really have a big impact on people's energy use. We got our first customer and we started trying out these approaches, and the stuff has really worked. And now we have a very sophisticated platform that provides many services, many information services to customers, online, offline, with text messages, with very sophisticated statistical analytics, all to the same point though, making it easy for people to get better information about their energy use and to reduce their usage. And the cool thing is that it works, and it's been working for 3 years now, and we're excited for it to work for the next 30 and for us to get all across the globe and continue to help people save energy. I love working at OPOWER. I love the people that I work with. I work with some of the best people I've ever worked with in my life. I love the passion we have here. Everyone's enthusiastic about our mission, and we have a very clear mission, and uniquely, it's a measurable mission, so it doesn't get short shrift. We measure our impact on the environment just as clearly as we measure our economic bottom line. OPOWER is all about giving people better information to help them reduce their energy use. So we work with utilities across the United States and now moving internationally to help them take advantage of all the energy information they have, to combine it with all sorts of other consumer relevant information like weather data, demographic data, and use that to give people very targeted and actionable recommendations about how they can reduce their energy use. Which means that we've opened up a whole new avenue for delivering energy efficiency and emissions reductions. And what we've done is we've shown that information in its own right can really help accelerate the adoption of efficient appliances and behaviors. Yeah, I've been asked, is the US the best place to start a company, or what country is best to start a company? My experience is only US based. What makes it a successful place to start a business here is a couple things. We have great access to capital to start companies. There's a very thriving venture capital industry that is supportive and is where we accessed capital for our company. There's an employee base that's open and eager to join startups. People here in the US think it's an exciting thing to do to start a company or to join one. It is also scary, but it's a risk people are willing to take. And then you need customers and buyers who are willing to do the same, willing to buy products from a new company. Those are the things that we definitely have here in the United States and has made it possible for us to build a business like OPOWER. What's innovative about OPOWER is that we finally made energy information accessible to people. People know about their car efficiency, if the car uses a lot of gas or not, but people don't know the first thing about their home energy use. Even the basics, am I using more than I should be? And what we've done that's innovative is we've used a whole host of very sophisticated analytic methodologies, behavioral science techniques to put together a platform that makes it very, very easy for people to understand their energy use and understand what they can do to reduce their usage. And these things allow people to save energy on their bills. Right now you get a high bill, you have no idea why. You don't even know if it is high. Now you find out from us, actually you're using 50% more than average, and it's mostly coming from your air conditioner. And that's how people are actually saving money and saving energy with our services. By the end of this year, we will have saved over 150 gigawatt hours of energy. And by the middle of next year, we will be providing enough energy to be the equivalent of providing the power to 100,000 homes across the United States. Fundamentally, what we do is good for the world. We are exclusively focused on building a business that directly leads to reductions in energy consumption, which is reductions in emissions, which is helping to solve the issues of climate change. That's cool. We're really having a big impact. And it's directly attributable to the work that we're doing here. And it's fun work. It's software work, it's direct marketing, it's sales, it's all these things that our people here love to do. and we love the fact that we can point directly at the impact that we're having.